When people talk about Industry 4.0, they focus on making machines smarter. But what if the real problem is how machines talk to people? So factories already collect huge amount of data from PLCs, SCADA, IoT enterprise system. Data isn't the problem anymore. The problem is one worker monitoring hundreds of alarms at once. So when everything looks equally urgent, worker gets alarm fatigue, which leads to slower responses and costly downtime. Industrial systems assumes every worker receives information the same way. But factories aren't ideal environments. There's noises, there's PPE, and people get fatigue. One-size-fits-all alerts don't work for real people. So instead of forcing workers to adapt to the technology, AII, Adaptive Industrial Interface, is supposed to sit on top of existing PLCs, SCADA, MES system without needing any replacement. And our AI context engine is supposed to filter the events, rank its priority, and route each alert to the right worker. It then delivers the alert the way that they understand it the best, be it through haptic, through spatial audio, or through visual. So one event, different workers, perfect understanding.
Now moving on to our market opportunity, the diagram shows how Industry 4.0 is generating more data and alerts, creating information overload for workers. We are starting with semiconductor and electronics manufacturing, where this gap is especially relevant. AII bridges that gap by delivering the right information to the right worker. Now for our business model, we use a three-stage approach: deploy, subscribe, and expand. We start with implementation and integration, and move into recurring enterprise software as a service subscriptions, and then expand through premium AI modules and multi-site deployment.
Now let's move from a concept to a real factory incident. Before any alert goes out, the AI context engine asks 4 questions. Is this critical? Who's qualified? Are they available? And what's the best way to reach them? On the admin side, every alert is ranked live, from critical down to nominal, so that nothing gets buried. Or let's say a bearing on line 3 starts overheating. Here's how the exact same event would be sent and seen differently by different workers. Let's move on to the worker's point of view. Let's say Miguel gets the alert as spoken instruction through his phone conduction headset. So there's no screen, there's no distraction. He can respond entirely hands-free using voice commands. A different worker would get the same alert as a smartwatch, but instead with the option to accept or decline. Say they're already very overwhelmed, they decline. The AI doesn't wait for someone to notice, it finds the next qualified responder and reroutes the incident automatically. There won't be any confusion, no duplicated work, no critical event left unattended. So every response is logged, the response times, the worker, their outcome, feeding a learning log that continuously improves how AI routes future alerts.
What makes us unique is that established industrial players like Siemens, Signal, Augury, and Augmentia offer single-feature solutions only. As you can see, other solutions only addresses parts of the problem. Our Adaptive Industrial Interface is the only plug-and-play middleware that combines AI contextual filtering with true multi-sensory translation. From spatial audio, haptics, to bone conduction, we designed this to enhance accessibility and more effective incident management. This unique approach not only solves the operational challenge, but also makes the industry and workforce more inclusive, guaranteeing delivery and action in ways other systems cannot match. Our architecture is a non-disruptive, software-agnostic middleware layer. We ingest standard industrial data from legacy SCADA, IoT sensors, monitoring camps, and other existing input sources from the site. This data is analyzed by our core AI brain for context and risk filtering. Prioritized information then flows into a delivery orchestration loop to manage the human response, and with an auto-escalation system, it will create a loop for an issue that occurred, assign based on criteria, then wait for human responses. It will then escalate to a higher level if the issue is unhandled or there is no response at certain times, ensuring the problem is resolved. In the 4th layer, these issues are then translated directly into personalized tactile, auditory, or visual streams according to different workers' accessibility.
Our roadmap begins with validating ISS through industry pilot deployments using existing devices. We will then integrate with PLC and SCADA systems before expanding into enterprise adoption and regional markets. Key risks such as integration challenges, AI reliability, and user trust are addressed through modular deployment and human-in-the-loop decision support.
AI improves operational efficiency, reduces downtime, and creates a more inclusive workforce by supporting workers with different accessibility needs. It also aligns with NIMP 2030 and contributes to SDG 8, 9, and 10. Adaptive Industrial Interface, and Industry 6 stands for every worker. Thank you.